Have you ever met a new person and wanted to talk, but you did not know what to say?
Yes, many times. I want to be friendly, but my mind goes blank. I only say hi, and then the conversation stops.
That happens to many English learners. Meeting a new friend sounds simple, but in English, it can feel difficult.
Exactly. I worry about using the wrong words. I also worry that the other person will not understand me.
That is very normal. The good news is you do not need difficult English to start a friendly conversation.
Really? So I don't need advanced grammar?
No, you need simple phrases, polite questions, natural answers, and a little confidence.
That sounds helpful.
Welcome back to English Through Book Ideas. Today's lesson is about daily conversation when meeting a new friend.
Great. What will we learn today?
By the end of this lesson, you will learn how to greet someone, introduce yourself, ask friendly questions, respond naturally, and keep the conversation going.
So this lesson is for real life?
Yes, you can use this conversation at a class, an event, a workplace, a cafe, a club, or any friendly social situation.
That is exactly what I need.
Let's start with the problem.
The problem is that many learners know English words, but they don't know how to use them in a real conversation.
Correct. For example, many learners ask, "What is your name?" This sentence is correct, but sometimes it can feel too direct at the beginning.
So what sounds more natural?
You can say, "Hi, I'm David. Nice to meet you."
That sounds softer and friendlier.
Exactly. Then the other person can say, "Nice to meet you too. I'm Emma."
That is easy to remember.
Another problem is that learners often answer questions, but they forget to ask questions back.
For example, if someone asks, "Where are you from?" I answer, "I'm from Canada," and then I stop.
Right. To keep the conversation going, you can add, "How about you?"
So I can say, "I'm from Canada. How about you?"
Perfect. That one small phrase makes the conversation continue.
I like that. It sounds natural.
Today, our goal is simple. We will learn one realistic conversation about meeting a new friend for the first time.
And after that, we will study the useful expressions.
Yes, first, listen to the full conversation. Then, we will explain the vocabulary, expressions, cultural tips, and speaking practice.
Great. What is the situation?
Imagine two people meet before a language class in London. Their names are David and Emma. They do not know each other yet.
Okay, let's listen.
Hi, is this seat taken?
No, it's free. You can sit here.
Thanks. I'm David, by the way.
Nice to meet you, David. I'm Emma.
Nice to meet you too, Emma. Is this your first time here?
Yes, it is. I'm a little nervous, actually.
Me too. It's always a little strange meeting new people.
Yes, but everyone seems friendly.
That's true. Are you here for the English conversation class?
Yes, I want to improve my speaking. How about you?
Same here. I can read English quite well, but speaking is more difficult for me.
I understand. Sometimes I know the words, but I speak too slowly.
Me too. I think practice helps.
Definitely. Where are you from, David?
I'm from Canada, but I live in London now. How about you?
I'm from Australia. I moved here last year for work.
Oh, nice. What do you do?
I'm a graphic designer. I work for a small company.
That sounds interesting.
Thanks. What about you?
I'm a software developer. I usually work from home.
Do you like working from home?
Yes, I do. It's flexible, but sometimes I miss talking to people.
I know what you mean. That's one reason I joined this class.
Same here. I want to practice English and meet new people.
That's a good goal.
Maybe we can practice together after class sometime.
Sure, that would be great.
Awesome. Do you usually come here on weekdays?
Yes, mostly on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Great. I think I'll come on those days too.
Nice. Then we'll see each other again.
Definitely. I'm glad I met you, Emma.
Me too, David.
Great. Now let's break down the conversation.
Yes, I heard many useful expressions.
The first useful expression is this seat taken?
Is this seat taken?
This means, is someone sitting here? It's a polite way to ask before you sit down.
So I can use it in a classroom, cafe, library, or waiting area?
Exactly. You can say, is this seat taken, or is this seat free?
Both are useful.
The next expression is, I'm David, by the way.
I'm David, by the way.
By the way is used when you add a small new piece of information.
In this conversation, David uses it to introduce himself naturally.
So instead of suddenly saying, my name is David, he says, I'm David, by the way.
Correct. It sounds friendly and relaxed. What is the next expression?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
This is one of the most important phrases when you meet someone for the first time.
And the reply is, nice to meet you too.
Perfect. You can also say it's nice to meet you, but nice to meet you is shorter and very common.
Good to know.
Next, is this your first time here?
Is this your first time here?
This is a friendly question. You can use it when you meet someone at a class, event, gym, club, or new place.
For example, is this your first time at this event?
Excellent.
Or is this your first time in London?
Yes, that is also natural.
I also heard, I'm a little nervous actually.
Yes, nervous means worried or not relaxed.
And a little nervous means not very nervous, just a small amount.
Correct. Actually makes the sentence sound honest and natural.
So I can say, I'm a little nervous actually when I meet new people.
Yes, and many people will understand. They may say, me too.
That can make the conversation more comfortable.
Exactly. Next expression, how about you?
How about you?
This is very important for conversation. When someone asks you a question, you answer and then ask the same question back.
For example, I'm from Australia. How about you?
Perfect.
Or, I work from home. How about you?
Exactly. It helps the conversation feel balanced.
What about same here?
Good expression. Same here means me too or I feel the same way.
For example, I want to improve my speaking.
Same here.
That is short and natural.
Yes. Next phrase. That sounds interesting.
That sounds interesting.
This is a polite reaction. You can use it when someone tells you about their job, hobby, plan, or experience.
For example, I'm a graphic designer.
That sounds interesting.
It shows I am listening.
Exactly. Small reactions are very important in English conversation.
What are other small reactions?
You can say, oh, nice. Really? I understand. That's great. Or, I know what you mean.
I know what you mean sounds very natural.
Yes, it means I understand your feeling or experience.
For example, sometimes I miss talking to people.
I know what you mean.
Nice.
Now let's review useful vocabulary from the conversation.
Number 1, seat.
A seat is a place where you sit.
Example, is this seat taken?
Number 2, free.
In this conversation, free means available.
Example, no, it's free. You can sit here.
Number 3, nervous.
Nervous means worried or not relaxed.
Example, I'm a little nervous before class.
Number 4, friendly.
Friendly means kind and easy to talk to.
Example, everyone seems friendly.
Number 5, improve.
Improve means to become better.
Example, I want to improve my speaking.
Number 6, moved.
Moved means changed where you lived.
Example, I moved here last year for work.
Number 7, flexible.
Flexible means easy to change or adjust.
Example, working from home is flexible.
Number 8, practice together.
Practice together means 2 or more people study or repeat something to improve.
Example, maybe we can practice together after class.
These words are very useful for daily conversation.
Now let's talk about cultural tips.
Yes, what should we remember when meeting a new friend in English?
Tip number 1, start with light topics.
What are light topics?
Light topics are simple, safe topics like names, class, work, hobbies, travel, weather, food, or the place you're in.
So I should not ask very personal questions too quickly.
Correct. In many international situations, it may feel too direct to ask about age, salary, religion, politics, or private family problems when you first meet someone.
That is a very useful tip.
Tip number 2, ask follow-up questions.
What is a follow-up question?
A follow-up question is a question you ask after someone gives you an answer.
For example, if someone says, I'm a graphic designer, I can ask, do you enjoy it?
Exactly. Or, what kind of design do you do?
That keeps the conversation going.
Tip number 3, use small reactions.
Like, oh, nice. That sounds interesting, and I know what you mean.
Perfect. These small phrases show that you are listening.
Now can we practice speaking?
Yes, listen and repeat.
Repeat after us.
Hi, is this seat taken?
Hi, is this seat taken?
I'm David, by the way.
I'm David, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Is this your first time here?
Is this your first time here?
I'm a little nervous, actually.
I'm a little nervous, actually.
I want to improve my speaking.
I want to improve my speaking.
How about you?
How about you?
That sounds interesting.
That sounds interesting.
I know what you mean.
I know what you mean.
Maybe we can practice together sometime.
Maybe we can practice together sometime.
Excellent. Now let's do a quick review.
When you meet a new friend, start with a polite question or greeting.
For example, hi, is this seat taken?
Then introduce yourself.
For example, I'm David, by the way.
Use a polite first meeting phrase.
For example, nice to meet you.
Ask friendly questions.
For example, is this your first time here? Where are you from? What do you do?
Ask the question back.
For example, how about you? What about you?
Use natural reactions.
For example, oh, nice. That sounds interesting. I know what you mean. Same here.
And avoid very personal questions when you first meet someone.
Exactly. Keep the conversation friendly, simple, and relaxed.
Now it is time for today's challenge.
Create your own short conversation about meeting a new friend.
Use these 5 expressions.
Number 1, nice to meet you.
Number 2, is this your first time here?
Number 3, how about you?
Number 4, that sounds interesting.
Number 5, maybe we can practice together sometime.
You can write your conversation in the comments or practice it out loud.
And here's a simple practice question for you.
How would you introduce yourself to a new friend in English?
Write one sentence in the comments.
For example, hi, I'm Emma. Nice to meet you.
If this lesson helped you, please like the video and subscribe to English Through Book Ideas for more simple English lessons.
And comment, nice to meet you, to practice today's lesson.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, and see you in the next video.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye!